Hi, Mark from Living Healthier. I want to speak to you today about the idea of change. Something I've been working with a lot of people and from my own personal experience. I'm seeing a lot of people approach this too strongly. It's like a battle. And they're putting all this effort into making change, and it makes them really difficult for themselves. I liken change to the process of making a fire. People realize that they need to make change, and that's them gathering the fuel. All their awareness coming in, the dissatisfaction of what's going on in their lives, in whatever area. It's them getting the fuel, the tinder, the dry wood. The next part is when they need to get a catalyst. The part of when them creating this spark of change. Now, the old ways of making this would be doing it with the fire, where they'd kind of rub the fire together to create the friction and get the warmth and create a spark or an ember. When they've got an ember, they have to treat it really gently, holding it with a light touch. So when they light the fire with this ember, what I see is people putting a lot of the fuel on the fire and creating this big blaze. This big blaze is too much for them. It does warm them, but also drives them away from the fire, and it only warms them on the surface. I see this a lot in January when people kind of come in full of enthusiasm, ready to create change, and then by February it's dropped off. When they create the flame, small flame, they need to be carefully putting the fuel on, just enough to keep them warm, enough that they can get close to the fire. And when they've got the fire around them, other people come in and they start to realize, and so the fire will last all night, keeping them warm, allowing other people to come around the fire, building that community of change. Whenever somebody creates change, it has to be done with a gentle touch, a light touch, not too strong, not too heavy, because that's the best way, of kind of creating that seed of change and allowing it to flower and to grow.